outside edge. Not so much to bleed speed off, but just more to feel a tight line. That tight line to me from the boat is my control. So if I keep that tight line, I know exactly when I can start my turn in, and I know that I'll have the pull right away. So I can get locked and loaded on the pull, and I can keep that going right across that right-hand gate buoy, but I actually keep it going out right there. A lot of times it's easy for have it, once you get to that right-hand gate buoy, you see you've made the gate to give to the boat. It's really important, that last little bit of white water right there is where you need to keep it going out, because what that does, it creates me a nice arc, and I can actually start the turn way early of one ball.
And this is the space you're talking about, the distance between you and the buoy. That's the space you like to create.
That's the space I like to create, because whatever speed I've generated right there through the gates, you know, if right in that edge change, if there was some bumpy conditions or a little bit of wind or, you know, any kind of adversity there, I've got time to deal with it. I've got lots of time to see it in front of me, and I can spot the buoy, so I can start when I want to make the turn. You know, also what it does, it keeps me a really nice tight line so that I feel like that handle is actually like a handle that's attached to a wall. So I can actually use that handle to actually pull myself around the buoy.
Yeah,
I can actually just bring it all the way around, and I know on the back side that I've got a tight line. I can just bring it right into where I want to be. I can rotate my ski as far as I want to where I'm comfortable, and I have great feedback of knowing where everything is. Now right here, we actually have some noodles right in the water, right there. Those noodles are set up at 27 meters from the 2-ball boat guides.
Right, 88 feet 7 inches.
And that's the same place of where the gates would be. So if I was actually skiing a slalom course the other way, this is actually where the gates were. So at 32 off, going on my offside, I'm actually going right through these gates and just hitting that left one, which is equivalent to the right, exactly where you want to be. There's always a myth about that as to whether, you know, when you're in the course, if you'd actually be going through the gates. But again, I carry that speed right off the second wake, and again, I create that space for myself. I got the tight line coming in 2-ball, so I can actually start my turn way before 2 and actually finish it right at the buoy. The arm comes in, coming in kind of low. It has a bend in the arm, but it locks right into position, right there.
Yep.
You know, and that way, that's just your solid. You know, your back arm is that lump of iron. You know, that's really solid for you. But again, here, you'll see we have the noodles coming up right here, and it's interesting to see off my onside, I actually just almost like I would just miss the gate.
You gained some ground there.
Yeah, and I put that down due to just it's my onside pull coming out of 2-ball, that I can develop a little bit of more angle into the first wake, so that I can actually carry it a little bit better off the second wake.
Now, can we see, is your back foot cocked a little bit? Is it straight on the ski, or is it bent a little bit?
No, my back foot is slightly cocked. More than anything, I think my back foot's a little bit up on its side. You know, when I run, I tend to run, you know, on the outsides of my feet, on the ball of my foot. So I think my back foot kind of rolls up a little bit. But in doing that, it does actually end up being turned.
Okay.
But again, you carry that right out off that second wake. So here I'm already in my turn. You know, the buoy's not in sight yet, but I'm already in my turn. Again, that handle is like it's attached